This weekend, Cardiff City Stadium, Leyton Orient are the visitors. Kick-off 3 o'clock, and it's a chance for Brian Barry Murphy's men to respond to a frustrating run of home results. Two home losses in a row, and a very frustrating performance on Tuesday against Burton, where they dominated possession, created a lot of clear-cut chances, but got done with a smash and grab. The Bluebirds are of course adapting to life in League One after their relegation, but they've shown a lot of signs of promise under the new manager. And Orient, on the other hand, have been a little bit inconsistent this season, but they are dangerous. They'll arrive in South Wales looking to make a statement. In terms of Cardiff, they come into this one having lost back-to-back home matches, as I mentioned, versus Burton and before that Bradford. The matters because the Cardiff City Stadium crowd are going to expect a reaction. It's going to be nervy. If Leyton Orient could nick that first goal, then I think you'll see some anxiety, some nerves creep in, both in the stands and on the pitch. But I think Cardiff should have enough. They should be alright against Leyton Orient, because under Richie Wellens, they are one of the more interesting teams in League One. They haven't had the best start, but Wellens is known to be tactically flexible. He'll adapt depending on the opposition, but in general, they like to get the ball down, they like to play football. They're not the kind of side who are going to come and sit deep and try and nick a draw or set pieces like we saw in the week with 11 men behind the ball. So in many ways that'll play into Cardiff's hands. If Leyton Orient do try and press a little bit, they try and play football, that will play towards what Cardiff want to do, and it will mean that it's easier for Cardiff to create clear-cut chances and hopefully score goals. But Leyton Orient can be dangerous. They concede a fair few, yes, but they've also got players who can hurt you. They're quick with the combinations around the box, and they've got some dangerous players. In terms of Cardiff, Ruben Colwell has looked a little bit tired recently, but he's been central to everything that's been good for Cardiff City this year. When he's on the ball, Cardiff looks sharper, dangerous and more creative. Ryan Wintle's been the holder, the linchpin, whilst the rest of the young pups do the running. Callum Robinson's in pretty good scoring form, having scored 3 and 4. He'll be pushing for a start. I believe Yusuf Salic has been really good. He was very unlucky in many ways on Tuesday. The goal which got disallowed shouldn't have been disallowed, but he did miss a couple of clear free headers, so you could possibly see Callum Robinson come in. Leyton Orient, key players to watch. Aaron Connolly is an excellent player who can really trouble defences. Josh Corona is someone I like a lot as well. He can chip in with a bit of creativity, goals, quite direct at times. And of course you've got Ballard up front leading the line, capable of scoring goals. They have the players, and they have what many think is the best manager in League One. So it's going to be a fascinating game. For me, look, I'll always back Cardiff City. I'm a Cardiff City fan, particularly under Brian Barry Murphy. I've been very, very impressed. But there will be anxiety until Cardiff can get a goal. If Cardiff start fast and they can get that early goal, I think they'll be comfortable. I think we're one of the most difficult sides to play when we get one goal ahead. But as I mentioned, if Leyton Orient get one, whatever time, whether it's early or late in the game, the anxiety, the nerves are going to be there, because they don't want to make it 3 home losses in a row. The reaction to the first loss of the season against Bradford was excellent, against Premier League Burnley, and then Wigan away last weekend. Following the Burton game, which was, yes, it was a loss and it was very frustrating. It was a team they shouldn't be losing to, game in hand as well. They did create chances. If you're not creating chances, I think there's more worry there. But they have to make a reaction again. I'm going to go with 3-1 to Cardiff City. But you let me know in the comments, what do you think the score is going to be? Will Cardiff react? Will the nerves get to them? Will Leyton Orient exploit that anxiety? Let me know. But I'll be back after the game to give you my instant reaction. And of course, if you want all your Welsh news in one place, then check out DragonSports on YouTube or the DragonSports website. So see you in a bit.